Discipline is freedom. Welcome to On the Mark with Mark Clark. Welcome to the show, and welcome first-time listeners. If it's the first time you are checking On the Mark out, welcome. So glad to have you. Yes. Give yourselves a damn round of applause. Give yourself standing ovation. So last night we finally met with our financial planner for the first time. Shout out to Clay. I'm going to get the applause. Thank you. Clay, let me tell you something. This meeting changed our life, and it just confirmed things that you start to realize when you get to be 50 plus. There's a couple games going on, probably more than two, but just for this analogy, some people are playing checkers, some people are playing chess. And as you get older, you want to be on the team that is playing chess. What do I mean by that? There is a way to acquire wealth in America, and some people are playing checkers and some people are playing chess. We accidentally hopped in to the chess side with the passing of Allison's father, the amazing, great Reverend Lafayette Seymour. So I don't even know how we came to this conclusion. Both of us being in media, we talked to a whole bunch of people. And I just remember somebody saying, maybe it was Allison that recommended it. I forgot. I'll just give her credit because she'll take credit and say that I stole it from her. So I'm going to give her credit. Instead of doing a will, someone suggested that we do a trust. And so I think, let me credit Allison with the idea. But I was the one who looked into the trust. Who would do the trust? How did I do it? Did I go to an esteemed company to find out? No. I went to Facebook and put it out there. Hey, does anybody know a good person with estates? And I got back a wonderful recommendation. Shout out to David Hardy. And the rest is history. We established a trust for my father-in-law's home, and he did pass. And unlike the situation with my mother, who did not have a will nor a trust or anything, and that can be pretty hairy, this transition was very smooth. His wishes were recorded, and his wishes are being carried out as we speak, because we have a trust that nobody can touch, the government can't take, IRS can't snatch, all because we got the information. And that phrase, information is power, a lot of times it rings hollow because you ain't getting the good information. You ain't getting that good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting that good. You're getting some half-baked information. No proof of past performance, as my friend Sophia Robb always says. No, we got some great information that is life-changing. So when you leave here, your wishes can be carried out, and you can be assured that everything is taken care of. That's an amazing feeling, right? So we have our first meeting with our financial advisor, who is a friend, who our friends recommend, and we finally, after years, did it. And again, insight into information that you feel like you're playing chess as opposed to playing checkers. Information that's life-changing. Information that if you only had it when you were in your 20s, by now you would be sitting on millions. Yes, information that our kids are now going to benefit from. When we pass away, they're going to be sitting on millions. Just some information. And it ain't no damn information that you get at the barbershop. It is, but it isn't. You know what I mean? You got to be at the right barbershop. And that's the whole point right there. The information is power if it's the right information. Most of the time, we don't move in circles that provide the right information. So After one meeting, we were so excited because now we can lay out how we want this thing to go. This thing the rest of our life. And again, if only we'd known earlier, if only we'd gone to the office earlier, we could have, got a couple $100,000 more together. But it's okay. Now we have a path. And Clay said something that is so true. And if we've all lived long enough to know it's true. If you like me have struggled with weight, if you like me have struggled with finances, if you like me have struggled with credit, we all know he said something that we all know to be true, but it pretty much takes you a lifetime to finally give in. Discipline is freedom. Is that a bar? Discipline is freedom. We know, but it's still hard. We know we ain't supposed to have that cake. We know we're not supposed to be drinking that drink. We know if we don't and we do the right thing, you're going to live a healthier life. But you know what? We still aren't disciplined enough to stop. It's the same thing with our money. Now, the thing with money is most of us don't really know. Like, I didn't know. Like, basically, if you want to go, you're 50 years old, do you want to go, a savings goal? In theory, for most who are in the business, save 25% of your gross. Save 25% of your annual gross. That's something that you can aim for. Most don't get there, but that's the goal. And then, these financial guys have, starting at, 20, 30, 40, 50. So, again, if you knew what the goal was to plan it out, imagine in your 20s, if you were aiming towards that goal, in your 30s, in your 40s, now we're in our 50s, we're just starting this thing, and just starting it. Think of those people but the blessing is our kids. Oh, our kids. This is why the rich keep getting richer, because they bring their kids and they have these conversations. So now they start thinking. Can you imagine in your mind when you're 10 and 11 years old and you're thinking about your life? And so you almost can't wait till you're a certain age and start making a certain amount of money so you can start savings, because if you do this, you're 10 years old, by the time you're 30, you could be a multimillionaire. Oh, this is how the rich keep getting richer. Oh, so how you pay for their college and pay for their homes and you set your kids up, and you can set them up because you planned out and you strategized how your money was going to move. So it's not a mystery. And so when you lose your job or somebody dies or you can't work anymore because you got injured, it doesn't cripple you and take your family off the map. You have a plan that really comes in and saves you. Oh, so it's not as happenstance as we think it is. You can have more control than you think you can have if you have a plan. Wow. So you get the plan, and the last thing you got to think about is what? You got the plan, but you got to stick to the plan. And to stick to the plan, you have to be what? Yes, discipline. Why? Because discipline is what? Discipline is freedom. Won't he do it? Won't he or she do it? That's on the mark. That's all I got today, but I'm telling you, that's fire right there, boy. Share this one. Tell your friends about it. Oh, my goodness. I'm feeling good today. Thank you. Share it. Download the Allison and Marc app. Allison and Marc. Listen to us weekdays, 3 to 7 on WHUR. I'm Mark Clark. That's on the mark, baby.